balloons?
Yes, there were an awful lot of them.
Well, balloons come cheap, Marlon. See? Haven't spent our money on anything else. No fancy decorations, no cabaret, no nothing. All so as we can have what really mattered.
The caterers!
Yay! How many waiters we got?
Oh, none.
What? No waiters?
No, but it's a buffet. It's a buffet. And it's the only economy I've made, and I had to, Trish. But this buffet is really fancy. It's huge, spectacular, quality.
What time's it coming?
Oh, do you know, I'm not sure. It's mid to late afternoon-ish. Blimey, I better get off, get ready for them.
I thought that's what you were doing this morning.
Huh? Yeah, it was. But, you know, there's still some tables to clear, you.
Oh, well, I'll be over as soon as I finish my hair.
Tricia, my love, why don't you just take your time, you know, pamper yourself, do whatever it is that you do, you know, with your eyebrows and your nails and toenails and body lotion and squirty stuff.
All right then.
And then, when you've done that, I want you to get all these balloons and very slowly, very, very carefully, I want you to tie them into great big bunches. That should take hours.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh. Oh. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Tricia, we couldn't afford the caterers, and I didn't want to disappoint you, let you down. Besides, you said you wanted me to be free all evening. Well, here I am.
Yeah, but you've not been free all evening, have you? Because I've spent most of my engagement party looking for you. And the worst thing is, Marlon, you just couldn't tell me. All them millions and millions of lies. And after everything we said before, you've been laughing at me again, Marlon. Patronising me again. Lying to me over and over again. You made a fool out of me. And with her.
How dare you cheat on my daughter?
Good God.
No, that can't be the entertainment. She's not dressed as a bumblebee.
Mum. You all right, Marlon?
I think so, yeah.
What's going on? What do you think you're doing?
Standing up for you. What does it look like?
What's happened?
You won't have no more trouble from him, because I'm here now.
What do you mean you're here?
Hang on. Just, what am I supposed to have done?
Plenty, according to me father.
I'm afraid there's been something of a misunderstanding.
What do you think you're doing, turning up unannounced?
Oh, nice. So your old mum can't pay you a visit, is that it?
Well, you've never bothered before, have you?
He left me a message saying you were getting hustle off a bloke called Marlon.
I didn't say that.
What's good as?
Alan, what have you told her?
I said I thought this would be a good time for us all to be reconciled.
Inviting her here without even telling me. What is it? My surprise engagement present?
You're engaged?
That's right.
Who to?
Hello?
Oh, no. I think you've got a bit of explaining to do. You made it sound like Tricia was being cheated on.
I didn't. I may have said she was having a stressful time. I am sorry, Tricia. This is most unfortunate.
You can say that again. Well, now you've done your best to ruin one of the most important nights of my life, you can get lost again.
So you're not even going to say you're pleased to see me after all this time?
Want me to lie, do you?
I've driven all the way from Dalston for this.
Oh, car.
And I'm certainly not leaving till we've had words.
La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh. Right then, Laurel. Here you go.
Oh, just go, will ya?
Oh, look! The entertainment!
Evening all.
Oh, no.
A visit from your honeybee
What
on this
on earth's
very
going
special
on?
night. The two of you have got engaged, so before I next take flight... You are my honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee. I'd love to sip the honey from those wet, ripe lips I see. I love you, dilly, and I want you to love me. You are my honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee. You are my honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee. I'd love to sip the honey from your red, ripe lip of you, dilly, and I want you to love me. You are my honey, 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 honeysuckle, I am the bee. Oh, 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 and one more time and all together now. You are my honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee. I'd love to sip your honey from the red, ripe lips I see. I love you, oh, dilly, I want you to love me. You are my honey, honey, honeysuckle, I am the bee.
Do you think she's all right?
Who could say? There's some mad people in our midst, that's all I'm saying.
No, only, I mean, she looks as though she's in pain.
Certainly been singing like she is.
Hey, she's fine woman, it's all part of the act.
What, rolling about on the floor?
I'm not so sure it is part of the act.
Are you okay?
I'll be fine. Here's the happy couple.
I've seen some things in my time.
Oh, oh, oh.
Are you all right, love? Only you don't look as if you are.
Actually, I am in a bit of pain, yes. I've got a pain in my tummy. Oh.
Louise, call an ambulance quick. She's in pain.
Hey, never mind an ambulance. Is there a vet in the house, eh, Paddy?
Daddy, do something.
Where does it hurt?
Oh, down here.
Down in your tummy?
Yeah.
Mind the sting better. Which side?
Over here.
What on earth is going on?
Yeah, ambulance, please.
Oh, I'm so sorry, everyone. I thought I'd be all right.
What's your name, love?
Laurel Potts.
Well, I'm Betty. And this is Paddy.
Paddy.
It is a vet.
The vet, me.
Yeah. Now, don't you worry, love. We've called an ambulance and you'll be as right as rain before you know it.
You could have told me she'd got herself engaged.
Oh, look, not now, eh?
I'm talking to me dad.
Listen, Trish, why don't you take your mum round the back?
Talk to her.
Yeah, I know, but we could do with less people listening right now, don't you think?
Come on, this is our big night.
Yes, I know, but your mum's not just going to go away, is she? We don't want everybody listening in. Come on.
Hey, classic night out so far, eh? Look, I'm off.
The ambulance is on its way.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Oh, you've got nothing to feel sorry about, love.
Would somebody mind telling me what on earth is going on?
I don't know what I said to give you the impression that Marlon and Tricia weren't happy.
Luke, let's not worry about that right now.
She probably made it up.
And why would I do that?
To ruin my party.
Oh, come off it. I didn't even know you were having a party.
Yeah, because you weren't invited.
Tricia, give your mother a chance to explain herself.
There's nothing to explain. You rang me a couple of weeks ago. As soon as I came back off my holiday, I got in my car and here I am. And you're right. Maybe it is time we got everything sorted out.
Who are you talking to, me or me granddad?
You! It's not the nicest feeling in the world being estranged from your daughter.
Yeah, quite.
Why are you being so caring all of a sudden?
I have always been caring, Tricia, if you did but know it. I am making an effort here. Dalston ain't just down the road. I've driven hundreds of miles today.
The thing is, Mrs. Stokes, we know it's a long way, but tonight is our engagement party, and Tricia could do without this by the looks of things.
Oh, really? And by the looks of things, she hasn't come up trumps in the bedroom department, has she?
Oh, take no notice of her, Marlon. You think I've got a mouth on me? Well, now you know where I get it from.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
No, this is just... It really doesn't matter what you think about me, not given the circumstances, but Tricia wants you to leave. So please...
Mary, wait!
Get knotted.
Best go and check on the happy couple.
I take it you're making a beeline for Otten General now, eh?
Oh, is that? Will you stop it?
How you feeling now, love?
Oh, I'm ever so hot.
You'll be all right now the ambulance is here.
Oh, I hope so. I'm never ill, me. Right as rain all year round. Until now.
A singing telegram girl?
Yeah, Betty booked her yesterday.
And who was that woman that Alan Turner followed outside?
Tricia's mother.
Oh, you go to the village hall for 45 minutes.
Oh, you can hold my hand in the ambulance.
I'm coming with you, love.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, of course I am, and so's Edna.
What?
We're going to the hospital with Laurel.
What for?
Just git.
Mary, wait!
The name is Stephanie. And just leave it, will ya?
You've been driving for hours. You'll have an accident at the state you're in.
I'm fine. Tricia's made herself quite clear. It was a mistake coming here, and I don't stay where I'm not wanted.
Look, why don't we just go into the B&B and I'll get us a drink? And at least we should talk, even if Tricia doesn't want to.
All right, Dad. One drink, and that's your lot.
Dad didn't even mention it.
I think it was a surprise to see her as us.
What does she think she was doing, just turning up like that? And on our big night.
Talk about making an entrance. Flooring your fiancée before she'd even introduced herself.
I'll be all right.
It's all ruined now, isn't it?
No, they're all still in the bar, and there's hours of good drinking time left.
When we get back out there, we can deal with your mum tomorrow.
What do you mean, deal with her? She better be gone by now.
Why don't you get on?
Oh, it's a long story. And as for me granddad, well, he ain't bothered with her for years. So God knows what he's playing at.
Come on, shall we go through?
What are we talking about us now, Marlon?
I think you'll find it's old news. The singing bumblebee's just been rushed through the door and into an ambulance. Have you ever seen anything as mad in your life?
Oh, come on, let's get out there, eh?
I'll be out in a minute, Marlon.
Oh, that's more like it. You're smiling again.
Bernice is so lucky.
How do you mean?
Having you. Because you get on really well, didn't you? When I was growing up, and even now, I watch all them films where the mother and daughter are best friends, like sisters. And I think to myself, why was it like that for me?
Because they're films, Tricia, not real life.
Yeah, but you and Bernice...
We're hardly the Waltons. I'm a long way from Joan Crawford, I grant you, but nobody's all sugar and spice, love.
Yeah, but you're always there for each other.
Joking, aren't you? Maybe in the last few years. But believe me, when Bernice was a teenager, I spent more time out on the town hooking up with strangers than looking after my own daughter. So you see, I was no more perfect for Bernice than it sounds like your mum was for you. The only difference is I had a chance to make it up to Bernice. But not until I came to live here, to help her get over Gavin.
Oh, if my mum came to live here, you wouldn't see me for dust.
Well, in that case, you'll never know if you and her could have the relationship that me and Bernice got to have.
But my mum's not like you.
I wasn't like me. People change, Tricia. Maybe your mum hasn't. But you'll never know if you don't give her a chance, eh? Come on, there's a party out there, and as I recall, it's got something to do with you and an engagement.
So, how have you been?
What? You want me to fill you in on the last 20 years now, do you?
This isn't any easier for me than it is for you. But you're here now and you're my daughter.
Oh, you weren't so keen to admit to that before, were you?
Well, maybe not. But you were the one who told me you wanted nothing to do with me.
Mellowed in your old age, have you?
I may not have been a perfect father.
I'll say.
And I may have put business before family matters for many years.
You were ashamed of me.
Well, I didn't approve of some of the choices you made for yourself, certainly.
Who I chose to marry was my business. I don't know how Tricia puts up with you.
People change, Stephanie.
Oh, yes.
Yes, hence my telephone call. I think I know what's important in life now.
I see. So it was more for your benefit than Tricia's, you ringing?
Well, perhaps. But now you're here, I thought we might have the opportunity to patch up our relationship.
Bit late for that, wouldn't you say?
I don't think so.
I have just driven all the way from London, not even got over me jet lag, to find it ain't my daughter wants to see me at all.
She'll soon calm down once tonight's over.
Good, 'cause I'm certainly not here for your benefit. Right. Well, there's no point in me sitting here much longer.
Mary, Stephanie, look, if I can swallow my pride, why can't you?
What do you expect me to do? Give you a big hug and say, let's forget all about it?
I just want us all to get to know each other again. And you must have wanted to see Tricia, otherwise you wouldn't be here, regardless of my phone call.
Yes. But that doesn't mean to say I want to make things up with you.
Oh, there's nothing more to say here.
He gets the message, finally.
Well, as you're here and you've nowhere to stay, you might as well use my room. I'll leave you to think for a while. You all right?
What's she doing?
Your mother's had a long day, so I've offered her a room for the night.
Dad, we don't want her here.
It's a long drive, and I think she's more upset than she's letting on.
She's only staying the night.
Tricia, she's my daughter as well as your mother.
If you can't stand her.
I don't even know her anymore, so it's not fair to say that. I was just hoping that you two might talk.
No, she's trouble and you know she is.
Not necessarily.
Why do you think I came to live with you? I swore then I wouldn't have nothing to do with her. Why's she come here?
There's no point getting worked up again.
You don't know what she's capable of. First thing in the morning, Grandad, just tell her to go.
What have I told you about unsupervised highlights? Stop crying. How much air's left on the lady's head? Blow dry what's left until her sparses in. Or dye her head. Hold on, here's Daddy wants a word. It's Shelley. Remember Fat Shelley?
Hello, Shelley. Yes, it's Mr. Turner. Yes, it has been a long time. Stop crying, dear.
She only went into hairdressing because I did. No brain of her own. Should have been better suited to spot welding. You're nice.
I do my best.
Look, Shelley, I'll have to go. There's someone at the door. Right. Goodbye. That was most embarrassing. Now, don't do that to me again.
Oh, hang on. I'm having a flashback.
What to?
The entire 1960s. That's all my dad ever said.
Oh, don't encourage her.
And that.
Regret ringing her.
Get off. Stephanie's a breath of fresh air. I bet the bookings here will go up.
Not if they can't get through. I don't know why she bothers to have a mobile.
Ta-da! What do you think?
I don't know.
Thank you.
What did it cost? I was thinking of inviting Tricia round for tea.
And have the whole village miss out on me frock?
But Tricia's working.
I know, but we can natter across the bar. I'll go and put my makeup on.
You've got makeup on.
That's this morning's makeup. Hello, Tricia.
Hello, Mum.
We just thought we'd pop in.
Oh, this is never your mother. And I thought you were sisters.
Oh, cut the flannel, Terry. She's not hanging about.
Shall we go and sit down?
No, stop fussing, Dad. We're both grown-ups. We don't have to be separated like children. Do we, Tricia? Dad had the idea that you might like to come over for your tea.
I was hoping you'd be gone by then. Tricia!
It's all right, love. It's water off a duck's back.
Go and see if Marlon needs a hand in the kitchen. I'll finish here.
All right.
That before 20, please.
How's that bee girl?
Better since her appendix came out.
Diane, do you think Tricia will ever come round?
I suppose it depends what she's angry about.
I don't want you ending up like Edith.
Edith's lovely.
Yes, she is, but she's still bitter about some argy-bargy she had with her sister over 50 years ago, and she doesn't even remember what it was about.
But you feel pain in your heart, Marlon. She might have forgotten the details, but she knows she was wrong.
Oh, and there's no chance Edith was wrong, I suppose. No, I'm not that I'm saying you are.
You see? She's turned you against me now. I've had enough of this.
No. Oh.
We made a great team, Terry and I.
Yep, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
French and Saunders, more like.
I want her out. Oh, who do you think?
What have I done?
Causing trouble between me and Marlon.
I knew this was a mistake.
But I haven't clocked eyes on him all day.
Pipe down, Tricia. She's only happy when she's wreaking havoc.
A modicum of respect wouldn't go amiss.
Not something you showed me very often.
Shut up, Dad. This is different.
Maybe you given her the odd slap when she was a kid, she might have turned out a better mother.
You can't blame Alan.
Oh, yes, she can. They both can. They'd rather do that than look at themselves. Excuse me.
Where were you?
I had some pasta on a rolling boil. Hello, Mrs. Stokes.
Marion.
Marlon.
Shouldn't you two go after Alan?
Well, I'm working.
I'm drinking.
Not anymore, you're not. There's only so much cockney screeching a bar can take. Now get next door and sort it out. Go on!
You're appalled at the pair of you. Slanging matches in public are hardly my strong point.
Oh, I don't know. You and Mum used to have a good stab at it.
Your mother and I hardly had a crossword.
Why use words when you're chucking pans? He wasn't always Mr. Genteel, you know.
That's my granddad you're talking about.
And he's my dad. And he might have a selective memory, but I haven't.
People can change.
I rather hoped you had, Tricia.
Me?
Yes, you matured slightly.
Oh, fat chance.
What, with her for a mother?
Oi, where are you going?
I am going to go and lie down, and I don't want to hear from either of you again until you learn to be civil.
I've got to talk. Might as well get some fresh air. Too much fresh air is bad for the complexion. You'll get thread veins.
Well, it's more the inherited traits that worry me.
Such as?
Cellulite.
I have not.
You haven't seen yourself in hot pants from behind. And that was years ago. I'm surprised your thighs ain't trailing the ground.
If you're going to be insulted...
Well, it's all I can do not to drag you around the village by your top knot. It's taken me years to get this happy. You ruined my life, Mum.
I did you a favour.
Oh, I don't want to talk about it.
You started it.
Yeah, and I know how it'll end. You'll find a way, like you always do. You'll talk it all round so that everything that's happened to seem like it's my fault. How sad is it that I ain't got a mum to make a fuss of me or help me with my wedding?
But you have. I'd love to help.
Oh, Diane's more like a mum to me than you ever have been.
She does nothing but take the mickey.
Well, at least she does it to me face. And she cuddles me sometimes. Just because she wants to. For no reason.
We've never been a cuddly family.
Well, we could have been.
Tricia, I am trying to make it up with you.
Why? Am I now? What, because you're skint? Because you ain't got a fella and the only friend you've got left is Fat Shelley?
There's nothing wrong with Fat Shelley.
No, especially not when it comes to you getting the better looking fella. That's the only reason you go out with her.
Look, do you think we can put those things aside just for 1 minute?
I just don't think I could trust you again. I'd need to know that you were going to put me first.
I can only do my best.
I'm sorry, Mum. I've had your best and it weren't much cop.
She doesn't want me in her life, and I can't say I blame her.
And what about us? I mean, I know I could be harsh, and I should have accepted certain decisions that you made.
I wish you'd been tougher. You should have locked me in my bedroom. I married the biggest waster in North London.
At least he gave you Tricia, and I'm always grateful to you both for that.
Well, at least she's got you.
As have you. What worries me now is if you leave, I may never see you again.
You never cuddled me much as a kid.
Well, I would offer, but I just don't think I know how.
Don't worry. I'm the same. We're cold fish, us Turners.
Perhaps if you stayed. I mean, think about it. It may be our last chance. Is Tricia about?
Tricia, visitors for you. I hope we're all going to be nice.
I'm never anything but.
That means yes.
You two made friends then?
We're making an effort.
Could we have a bottle of champagne, please, Dan?
Of course. Get one, Marlon.
All right, OK.
I might have been a bit harsh earlier.
I probably deserved it. You always think it'd be different with your own kids.
Well, it will be when I have mine. It'll be kind words and cuddles every single day.
I hope so, I really do. Have we left it too late? I mean, me and me dad are trying. What about me and you?
I don't know, Mum. There's even a part of me that wishes you weren't going.
Well, let's just drink to new beginnings, shall we?
It's a good job I'm staying then, isn't it? All right, darling. Your grandfather won't cook for me, so we've come down here.
Well, I said no one does better food round here than Marlon.
Oh, a gourmet chef in the family, eh? Who'd have thought?
I'll get Marlon to take your order.
Are you not feeling so good? Come to think of it, you do look a bit peaky.
Hi, Alan. Stephanie.
I'm fine, thank you.
You don't look it. Hi, gorgeous. Now look after us, because we've come to sample your exotic cuisine.
Oh, don't you worry.
Well, why don't you go and sit down and I'll get the drinks. Tricia? Do we know what the problem is?
I've no idea. I've asked and Tricia's saying no.
Well, based on experience, it's either something very serious or more likely something exceedingly trivial. It's time they sorted it out.
Women's rows are not something I want to be getting involved with. I value my life.
Well, there's not enough left of mine to put up with this. If they can't deal with it, I will.
Drinks.
In my Tricia, it's our business. Not that it's important.
Well, it's important enough to make others feel uncomfortable when you two are together.
There you are. Everything all right?
Sublime, Marlon, darling. Orgasmic even.
On your exotic cuisine, ooh. And then there's you going all soft. Thanks, Steph. Excuse me while I throw up.
I was just trying to be polite to my fiance's mother. What do you expect?
I hope we're not interrupting the workers.
Now, that's enough of that. Now, what's going on between you two? All this needling one another. Don't try and deny it. It's starting to get on everybody's nerves badly, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, we did notice, like, you know, you do seem a bit fractious.
I don't see what it's got to do with either of you two.
Not that there is anything. I mean, I'm certainly not aware of any issues.
Me neither.
I mean, there's bound to be matters between mother and daughter. Us.
That should remain private between them. Us.
Correct. So what's your problem?
Well, we just thought we'd ask.
I might have guessed you're as bad as each other. I give up. You're a fat lot of help, aren't you?
What?
Oh, go after him, lovely. He likes you, I can tell.
OK.
Thanks for not saying.
Well, it's not exactly something I want made public, is it?
True. And if I am thinking of sticking round, maybe you ought to try and put it to one side for now, eh?
Well, you know I'll say nothing, so make sure you don't, all right?
Deal. Now I better go and be nice to your granddad.